Max Gawn for beers.
Just a seven-time All-Australian en route to an eighth.
I know.
Maxi.
Which will be equal
Top.
record.
That is rarefied air, Max Gawn.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if I'm on my way to 8, but...
I think you are.
Who might be there before you?
I mean, there's a numerous amount of rucks playing well. I feel like there could be sort of 5 best and fairest for rucks this year.
Yeah.
I think Darcy Cameron and Dacos, you could probably flip a coin. Dacos has probably got it.
Dacos
I
got
think.
that, so we'll go down to 4.
I think
Yeah.
Cherry's got his.
Yes. Yep.
Brody v. Heaney. Well, Brody's been very
He's
good.
been very good. He has been good, yep.
And then Jared Witts and Raoul Marshall have been really good. Tim English is doing some good things.
Yeah,
Well, I think Tristan rubbed himself out. That might count against him. He missed 3 or 4, didn't he?
That probably hurt him in terms of best and fairest. I'm not sure if that comes into calculation for All Australian. I don't know how that works. I should have been there a few times, but I don't know.
exactly.
Don't exactly know how it works. I think you got to play a minimum of 18 games. Sure.
We had John Longmire on earlier. His great mate Alex Sashenko was a very big, large ruckman prior to you, Maxie. But he always used to say to me, he'd say, Skinny, it's like pushing a 2-door fridge around for 2.5 hours playing where I played. Do you agree with that?
Ruck is a unique position, but they're also different. So you play sort of Tim English and you run 15K and you're completely and utterly gassed.
Yeah, right.
But then you play Tristan Cherry and you don't run 15K, but you gas from all the stoppages and the pushing and whatnot. So everyone's got their different
Which of
strengths.
those do you prefer? Which ruckman would you rather come up against?
I like to think I'm a happy medium between the two. I don't know. They both have their ups and downs. But Cherry's incredibly fit as well, as you'd know. So he can play both roles.
And aggressive.
And aggressive.
Really
Super
aggressive,
aggressive. I
isn't
love
he?
an aggressive ruck. Him and
Nan
Kieran
Curvis.
Briggs, Brody Grundy, Nan Curvis.
Yeah.
I get in a lot of fights with Nan Curvis. I think he's a ripping bloke, and people tell me he is, but we just sort of fight
Do
a
you
little
shake
bit.
hands after it and talk, or no, it's all done?
Nah, shake hands.
Yeah.
I try and talk throughout the game. You get some people that just don't reply at all, just grunt.
Yeah.
Just grunt back at you. And you
then
get some that are
others-
happy for a chat.
Exactly. It's funny, isn't it? So, what about Monkhorst or any of those big boys? Do you play against them?
Is it Monkhorst?
Yeah, Hurst.
Probably
Or
is, yeah.
Horst.
Monkhorst, yeah.
No. Did I play against
Yeah.
Monkhorst? I'm old.
Did he
but I'm
coach
not.
it?
Not that old.
Not
How old's
old.
Monk?
Monk was
Actually, it's my age. Yeah, you're right.
2000 he retired.
2000.
No, the back end, I got sort of your Jamie Charmans at his back end.
Yeah.
Sanderlands Cox.
Mark Jamar.
Mark Jamar.
Oh, yeah.
So I had a few of the guys, but I'm certainly not Monkhorst
No,
age. He was playing Legends games well and truly when I was up and about. But he is. Does he ruck coach
Yeah,
someone?
he's been to every club, I think.
North of
Is he
the
Cherry's
moment.
ruck coach?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Hey, last week with Troy Chaplin,
Yes.
Charlie, that's your 8th coach at Melbourne. 8th.
Yeah. There's been a few.
Coach. There's been a few, hasn't there?
One of them for 10 years as well, 9 years, Goody. So there was a bit of turnover there for the other ones.
Wow.
Let's go. So Dean Bailey,
Yeah.
Todd Viney.
Yes.
Roosie.
Kneeled.
Then who was his
Neil
interim?
Craig.
Neil Craig. Then Roosie, Goodwin. Where are we now? Chaplin. That's 7. Did I get?
Adam Uze.
Because Goody was sick one day.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
That's a
We'll put this
technicality.
together. Sorry.
Yeah, that's a technicality.
Yeah. Who's going to coach Melbourne?
Yeah. What's your vibe on that?
What did Horse say?
Horse said he's not going to coach.
No, he's not coaching.
He's having a
little spell.
Okay, so it's not Horse.
Do you need a young, up-and-coming coach,
Yes.
or do you need a mature bloke that's been around for a while?
This is, I mean, I appreciate the question, but I don't think it's the question for me. Like, because everyone always asks in the last sort of 2 or 3 weeks, which coach do you want? Which coach do you want? I'm like, well, I don't really know. Like, I've only seen Nathan Buckley from the outside. I've only seen Ken Hinkley from the outside. Who knows if they're good coach? I'm presuming they are. Ken Hinkley went to 3 prelims. Nathan Buckley took his team to a granny and lost by a kick. But I actually don't know the answer. I don't know about some of these Stephen King and Hayden. The thing about Stephen King, actually, is my wife went for Geelong, and she loves Ruckman, as you can imagine.
Yes.
Good-looking man,
Yeah,
Stephen.
and I think she likes Stephen King.
Oh.
So that would be an early conversation me and Stephen would have to have.
Oh,
Yes.
yes, that's awkward.
But the answer is I don't know if any. Like, I'll leave that to the guys. As a committee, they'll pick the best guy.
Do you get involved at all as captain?
Ideally, I don't want to be.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll call me and ask me advice at different points, but there's an 8-person selection committee that are a whole lot more educated than old dumb Ruckman Gawn that will be able to pick the best person.
How are you coping with your team not being that good?
I mean, you're pretty blunt, that question, isn't it? Most
Well,
people
you've been to the
say,
sharp
most
end.
people go, a challenging year, you've just gone, your team ain't good.
No, they've just been shit.
Yeah, we've been shit. No, to be fair, Goody's probably the 6-7 weeks leading into Goody. I don't reckon a coach has ever been sacked with that sort of 7 weeks. We lost 4 games by under a goal. and we won a couple.
Had a good win.
So we've been going okay. We've been blown out of the water by Goldie in round 3, North in round 2. But apart from that, we haven't really been blown out until on the weekend. So we've been competitive all year. But the fresh start next year excites me. We're just talking off air about it, the people that are excited for the last round to come. I'm not really there. I'm sort of excited for next year to start. Like, I kind of wanted to go straight away. I'm quite excited and bullish about what we can do. And that's what change does. You're scared of change. And then when change hits, you're like, oh, how good's change? And no offense to Goody. Like, I'm great mates. I think he could coach. And to be fair, at that time, I would have loved to have Goody keep going. But now the decision's made. You go, okay, yeah, fresh start. This is exciting. This is new. And let's get
New
into
voice.
2026. Yeah.
Do you still, what happens nowadays? Do you still have Mad Monday? Because you haven't got a coach, so you could have Mad Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
We could have it today, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
no,
probably not today.
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't have a coach today, so we could do. We do. We have Troy Chaplin. No, look, VFL look like they might go deep, Casey Demons. They've come 5th. So they will go deep. So there won't be any club function type all-in player drinking session. Obviously, I will consume some alcohol during that week, but no Mad Monday for us this year.
Footy trip? Do you still do those?
You don't call it a footy trip. You say each person booked a place, and it just so happened we booked the same place.
Maxi Gawn, fancy seeing you here.
Wow.
Yeah, similar sort of
amazing.
vibe.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's happening. Again, Casey has not cooked us because we're all excited for Casey to go deep. But in terms of club sort of functions, we'll be watching the boys.
So 2 very, very good Melbourne people have exited the club in the last couple of years, one of them being my nephew and the other one being Simon Goodwin. Both in their exit speeches said, of the things I won't miss, driving to Casey's one of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you share that view, Maxwell?
Your captain, Max.
No, so Angus, I can see that one. Goody spent 5 years convincing me how much he loved the joint. And I actually believed him. So I feel like Goody just wanted to get a cheap laugh. I don't actually think he believes that. It was a pretty stressful press conference, that one. So he just wanted to laugh. I actually really enjoy Casey. I'm a big phone caller when I drive, so I don't mind the 40-minute drive. It gets a couple of errands done while driving, and the facility's great. So I don't mind it. The Angus one, Angus lived in the Bayside, so that's about an hour drive. That's a tougher drive. And the people in Bayside don't like leaving Bayside. He'd be angry about going to Dingley.
That's true. That is 100% true.
He's not a Casey operator.
A little break with Maxi. More after this, including the kids of Melbourne, who I think are good. Just saying, and going into that break, Maxi, I do like the kids that you've got.
Yep.
Lindsay looks good. Windsor, I think, looks good. Tolstrup looks good. You know, you've got this cluster of young players who could bounce it back up there pretty quickly.
I think that's what's advertising about the job is we've got some senior players that still look like they're playing some good football in Melksham and McDonald and Viney. And then we've got that middle group. Christian Salem's probably having one of his better years. Harry Petty's found some form in the last sort of 3 or 4 weeks. Then we've got this young brigade. The Goody did well to blood.
Harvey Langford's another
Harvey
one.
Langford,
Yep.
Xavier Lindsay, Caleb Windsor. Caleb Windsor played centre bounce for the last sort of 3 or 4 weeks before he did his hammy. Jake Bowie's a premiership player. He's still young. Cade Chandler. So I think it's an appealing job. I feel like I see it similar to sort of GWS when they parted ways with Leon Cameron and Kingsley took them straight to finals, and Collingwood parted ways with Buckley and McRae took them straight to finals. I feel like it's a similar playing field for us.
I definitely agree with that. I like the look of the
trying
kids
to
there.
find a couple of young kids.
Well, we
here,
just
so-
said most of them.
No, I know you did. Yeah, I was just I was
Van-
watching the
Van
other
Rooyen.
week. Who kicked all the goals against you? Left footer.
Against me, not many against
No,
me.
no, against Melbourne.
Gunston.
Gunston.
Yes.
And he kicked this easy goal around the corner. And I was looking, who was the
Dan
fullback?
Turner, Disco.
Disco Turner. Did you see him run into the goalpost?
No, what did he do?
He was full back
Yeah.
and they went for the ball. He hit the goalpost, then went flying backwards, ended up in the cheer squad, and Gunston just got the ball and kicked the easiest goal. And geez, it was funny.
Were
and I
you
was
looking
just
for the
wondering-
record for Jack Gunston's name?
No, I was
He's
looking
playing
for
pretty well, Gunston.
Disco Turner, I was looking for.
He's Gunston's Taylor Duray retired today. There's 6 left in my draft, and Taylor Duray is one of them.
Right.
And
Who
Jack,
else has left?
Fife, who's also retired in recent weeks. So we're down to 4. And then it's myself and Gunston, and then Jake Melksham, and I have just forgot. Oh, Mitch Duncan.
Mitch Duncan.
Oh, and he's...
Well, he's not retiring.
Bill.
He's threatening going to Perth, isn't he?
Yes, I think you'll find that.
So
yes,
he'll still be playing. So there's not many left. So me and Jack are...
Yeah, Melcham, he's having a good year.
Jack's having a very good year. Probably our most informed forward, I dare say.
And Gunston's been outstanding.
freak.
The old boys are going all right, aren't
We're
they?
going
It's
okay.
good to see.
There's a couple of drafts above me, even older, that are still going well. Still side bottom, Taylor Walker,
Oh, yeah.
Goldie.
Paddy Dangerfield, Goldie's. Sorry.
I don't like it. You can swear as much as you
Slightly
like,
sore
mate.
then. We'll cut that one out.
Just right around. No, we'll leave it.
Too late.
Goldie's 40, isn't he?
He's got to be the oldest player in the comp, doesn't he?
He's got to be, but
Him
still
and-
playing all right.
Him and Boker the same draft, I think.
Wow.
And Bokey's finishing up.
Oki's
And
done.
then Pendles is the draft above that.
Wow.
Which is
It's
incredible.
actually ridiculous. Well, what it is a tick to the strength and conditioning, high performance nature of the game now that probably wasn't there 10, 15 years ago.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's something that I've added in particular in the last sort of couple of years is recovery. I think it's extremely
yes.
important.
What would you do?
You jump on a Pilates bed, 100%, Bill. The great people at your reformer. They
Yes.
actually, you can take a reformer home and just do a class at home. It's great.
Max has just recently, Jim, announced as a wellness ambassador for
Right.
Pilates brand, Your Reformer.
Yeah.
So what is it? Tell us what that is.
Your reformer.
I've never done Pilates. funny
You've
enough.
never been on a reformer bed.
I've never been on a reformer bed.
It's basically, long story short, squatting 200 kilos isn't great for your body every single day. So is there another way to get some strength? Yes, there is. And it's jumping on a reformer bed, and it's quite similar without the load. So in your reformer allow you to do that at home.
Right. Righto.
But I also do multiple different versions of recovery, saunas, whatnot. I've got to go to a bathhouse just in town, which is nice.
Needles?
Needles, acupuncture, all
I
things.
would love to see Fat on one of those spring-loaded reformer beds.
Yes,
you
please.
would have no idea.
Is that where they stretch you?
Yeah, go, the
Oh, that's
band
stupid,
stretch
with the
out,
legs
and you would go flying across the other side of the room.
It would be. I agree with Jimmy. It would be quite funny to watch. I'm
You
sort
need
of
to be
picturing it right now.
coordinated as well.
I don't think I'll be an ambassador. No.
How are the wine bars going? East End and Motor?
Yeah, East End's going well. They're both about to jump into the busy season in Melbourne. Melbourne really turns it on. You see the weather today. It's about to kick off footy finals, races, spring. Everyone sort of loves it and starts going out. And if you are keen for an Aperol or a Chardonnay or something nice on a beautiful spring's day, go to East End down in Camberwell
You
or
do
Motor.
cocktails?
You've been to Motor.
Yeah, I've been to Motor. Cocktails?
Cocktails are both more a wine type of people, but there's Negronis and Aperols and
Yeah,
whatnot.
they love all that.
You'll be able to find some of them.
Have you got a pre-game ritual?
Not really. COVID really just picked up any pre-game ritual you had and chucked it out the window because you were playing games in 4 days. You were on buses for 4 hours before games. It was quite chaotic, COVID. So I think that was good for me because I had some stuff that I was annoying. Like I had to watch a movie before the game.
You had to.
Superstitions.
Yeah, I had to do certain stuff. And now I'm really, I'm quite like
So you
flexible.
broke it. You finally
I'm very,
broke it.
I'm very flexible. Jess thinks I'm still quite like on things, but I would go for breakfast. But apart from that, there's not much else in my pre-game. Like the 2 hours before the game, I literally do whatever I want. I will go out and have a kick. If I can't be stuffed having a kick, I'll just stay inside. And I really like that. Where a couple of years ago, I'm throwing balls against the walls and bumping into tackle bags, and I kind of like that.
Still all over the tour?
Yeah, tour finished It's actually the Spanish tour starts at the end of this week. It's called La Volta. Sometimes I can get to that, and this is one of those years where I might be able to get to it with no finals. So I might duck over to Espanol and have a little look at the Spanish tour.
Yeah.
That's cycling for those.
yes,
just in case people didn't know what we're talking about.
It's bloody hard work. That's what it is. That's cycling up hills and shit. No good for that. Who's the best side in it, Maxie? Right now.
Well, according to Jim, not us.
Well, I think that's fair.
Yeah,
So much
just
as I'm
some.
a respecter of you and your club, Maxie.
I appreciate you telling me how it is. There's a couple of things. If Gold Coast get a home final, I'm going to be keen on Goldie. Really? Although they just did have a home game against Giants and lost by 30-odd.
Yeah.
But I feel like that'll be a tough game for anyone to win, Goldie at home. Adelaide beating Collingwood really impressed me. And then Geelong. They're my three.
Geelong.
They're my three. So I've given you three.
That's all right.
Collingwood fans will be angry that I didn't say Collingwood. We got them this week. If they beat us this week, I'll put them in.
Friday night footy. Hey, what's happening out at Casey Fields this Saturday? Please, what's going on there with the AFLW?
Yeah, there's a chopper
Helicopter?
Oh.
dropping all sorts of there's a golf balls.
5,000 numbered golf balls onto the ground.
Yeah.
So you run out in the ground, and if your numbered ball lands nearest to the pin and matches your raffle ticket, you win $10,000.
10 grand.
Wow.
So you get a ball, and if it matches your raffle ticket, which you obviously get when you walk through the gate, you win 10 grand.
They've given me 4,000 raffle tickets, so I'm a chance to win it.
Oh, good.
No,
Pick up about
that's
10.
it. Hopefully everyone gets down. That's our first home game for the AFLW. They smacked doggies in game 1 by 50 odd points. I'll be there. It's a day after our last game, so I'm not sure what shape I'll be in, but I'll be there and hopefully winning the raffle.
You know what
Playing
they
the
do?
Saints.
Because it's out in the country, so a country feel about it. Meat tray raffles.
Not out in the country. Casey's still well and truly in suburbia.
Enjoy all the trimmings of country footy, including meat tray raffles, sausage sizzles, cars honking, and, of course, a game of high-quality footy. There
I've
you
never
go.
won a meat tray.
Never won one.
No.
Friday night, you should have them at your pub.
Meat tray raffles?
Well, probably actually they're two nicer pubs. If you got a pub, the Friday night meat tray, magnificent. People come from everywhere, Maxie.
Our sort of clientele's a Audi car.
Yeah,
That's what they'd be after.
That would be too good. Yes, exactly.
Not interested in the meat tray.
Enjoy the final round. Enjoy, if you get there, Spain and the tour.
Yes.
And then we'll see you around grand final time.
We will. I'll be back in town. We'll do it. Will you guys do a show Thursday or something?
Yes.
Friday?
Yeah. See
I'll
you
jump
there.
in there.
I'll
What sort
tell
of
you.
talent we got? We got some good bands and
Grand
whatnot.
final Eve.
Kingswood.
Living End, British India. If you don't mind,
The
all
big
in the
three.
one day.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll just come the whole day.
Yeah, you do.
I'm on
Just
my
sit
lawyer in the
there and
morning, see
drink
you guys.
frothies.
Very welcome.
Just drink frothies and put smokes in your beard, and away you go.
Responsibly. In Max Gawn, the Rush Hour. on Triple
Responsibly
M.
smoke. I'm not sure if that's something, is it? Responsibly smoke. Okay.
Yeah.